Freddy Radio.
The following takes place between 6 p.m. and 8 p.m.
Billy Morrison, Dave Navarro, Matt Sorum, Donovan Leach, and Chris Cheney.
Today is the longest day of my life.
This is Camp Freddy Radio on the Independent FM Indie 103.
You should actually scrub the other four names off right now, because I'm on my own. I'm sure that everyone's actually on the beach having fun, but I'm here having fun, except I just got up here and I lugged computer and all kinds of stuff up here, and I'm already sweating because I've left my cigarettes in the car. So I might have to do something about that. In the meantime, let's open it up with Queen. This track is the all-time favourite Queen song of mine. It's called The Seven Seas of Rye. Beside the seaside. We used to sing that in England when we were drunk. That was Queen from Queen 2 and The Seven Seas of Rye. This is Billy Morrison on Camp Freddy Radio by myself for now. But apparently we have Alien Ant Farm who are going to pop in and do their thing, which should be quite fun. And my mate Jack Osborne's going to come and co-host the second hour with me. Jack's always good for a laugh. Jumps off like tall buildings with parachutes and wrestles anacondas and stuff like that. So we'll be hitting up Jack for a lot of stories. 1-877-900-1031. I am alone. I need a lot of love. So pick the phone up and start dialing. 1-877-900-1031. All questions answered. Most questions answered. And let's keep the music happening. What's he got up there? Track 6. This is what is this? 6. So professional, Morrison. The Stranglers, hanging around by the Stranglers. This is Camp Freddy Radio with your current host, Billy Morrison, because everyone else is on the beach. TK is back here. Special guest appearance by TK.
How have you been, Billy?
I've been good.
It's been a long summer.
I know. I've been coming in here every Saturday. Well, kind of. Like, we've had a couple of weeks off because we played at the House of Blues last week, and I can't remember why.
How'd that go?
The gig was good. Gig was really good. We did our usual thing, had the usual fun, and it's all over in a matter of seconds anyway. It's kind of like sex.
Yeah.
The anticipation.
Matter of seconds? That's not what I hear about you, Billy.
It's exactly like sex for me when Camp Freddy plays. It lasts about an hour, it's hot and sweaty, and I feel really good afterwards.
Nice.
How about that?
It's good times.
Let's do the number again, 1-877-900-1031. Who's that on line 46 there? Hello, you're on the air with Camp Freddy Radio.
Hello?
Yes, hello.
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing?
I'm doing really good, how are you?
All right. I wanted to make a request, if possible.
Here we go again. Let me ask you, I will try and indulge your request, but let me ask you something. Have you ever heard Camp Freddy Radio before, or are you just a general indie listener?
I listened to it. There was a time where probably maybe 2 months straight, I listened to it straight.
Cool.
At work. I work Sunday.
I love that. Now, let me ask you this. If you've listened to Camp Freddy Radio, you know that we absolutely give you hell if you ask for requests.
I must have missed that somewhere.
You missed that slight detail.
I only hear what I want to hear.
Yeah, absolutely. But let me tell you how Camp Freddy works. We bring in the Camp Freddy Radio show is all about us playing what we want. So we actually don't bring anything in. If on the off chance the song you request is on the list of 11 songs that I have in front of me, I will not only play it, but I'll give you $100.
Okay.
What song do you want to hear?
Wow. I was thinking Killing Joke, Living in the 80s.
I have witnesses here. It's not on the list, right?
Oh, it's all good.
But you're very close because I bring in that song a lot, and I got a little worried there when you went Killing Joke. I was like, oh God, did I put that on there? It's going to cost me $100. Let me give you a choice here now, just because you're so cool. If you like Killing Joke, what about, I've got some Iggy, I've got some Queens of the Stone Age, I've got some X-Ray Specs, some Bowie, what do you want?
Do you have the Iggy where he sings with the girl from,
Dude, I'm trying to give you an out here. I've got one Iggy song in front of me. The thing to do right now.
Iggy, man.
There you go. Track 11 on my CD. What's your name?
My name is Scott Dog, man.
Scott, this one's for you. This is the Stooges Down on the Street. Oh, it's all going off here at Indy. First of all, Hillary, can you hear me? Not Hillary. Brittany. There you go. I've got a wonderful, pretty girl in there called Brittany who's smiling at me. But you need to go downstairs and grab some ants. There's like a little farm down there. They're aliens. Yes, you get it. They're all downstairs. That was Iggy. That was for Scott. Apparently he's a big styly indie listener, right?
Yeah.
Yes, says TK. So, let's see what we got going on. T, give us a couple of these phone calls. Let's see what's going on. Hi, you're on the air with Billy.
Hi, Billy. I just want to say welcome back, man. You guys are like my crack. You know, I need hear you guys every week. You know, it's been like 2 weeks you guys been gone or so like that.
I've always wanted to be someone's crack.
I need my fix, you know?
Yeah. Put me in a pipe and smoke me.
Always.
That's really nice of you. Thank you very much.
I had two questions.
Yes,
I had
sir.
a question. Is Dave ever going to come back?
Oh, I'm sure he will. You got to understand, Dave's really busy right now. He's got Rockstar and Panic Channel going on, so the guy doesn't have room to breathe. But, he misses us terribly, and I'm sure he will.
I mean, because you guys were like Batman and Robin, you know, you and Dave, you know?
Tell him, I miss Batman. Or am I Batman and he's the guy in green tights? I never knew that.
You guys can discuss that between yourselves, but you know, it doesn't really matter to me. But
Maybe
you guys are awesome together.
We can swap costumes. I could get into that. I mean, I'm fine with a pair of green tights.
I had a request. I heard you had some Bowie there.
Yes, I do. Let me here's what I've got. I've got Rosalind off the Pin-Ups album. Right?
Rosalind. What about what's that one song? Friday? I got Friday on my mind.
Yeah, I don't have that. I don't bring the albums. I just burn a CD. But here's the thing. I'm here on my own for 2 hours, right? I only brought enough songs to cover the show. So basically, you're going to hear every song that I've got with me over the course of the next 2 hours.
I just love Bowie, so just whatever's clever, you know, that's fine.
I shall give you some Bowie, my friend.
Awesome.
Thanks,
Thank
mate.
you, man.
Thanks a lot.
All right.
What you pointing at, T? Yes, it's a screen, and it's got what? I don't know what that means. What does it mean? Commercials. Oh, I see that thing. Yeah, okay, fine. Let's drop that, and we'll be back in a minute with Alien Ant Farm.
Indy 103.1.
Back to Camp Freddy Radio. Here's Billy Morrison.
Hello. Billy Morrison, Camp Freddy Radio, you're back live. I've been invaded by some alien ants. Say hi, boys.
What's happening?
Yo, what's happening?
Alien Ant Farm in the house.
Yeah, we're in the underground.
We're in the farm.
Is it a big thing with you and your fans? Is it all like the whole ant thing is like, you know, do they draw pictures of ants for you and give them to you and stuff like that?
Like a lot of kids think like, you know, whatever, it's silly. Some people hate the redundant joke, but we've like named our first record was Anthology, and then we did like whatever stupid names.
Well, what happened to that then?
Well, I know.
Oh yeah, but that's not the album, is it?
It's
That's
up in the attic, but now kids are getting mad that care. Artists all, why don't you call it Up in the Attic? I really don't like it.
Let me tell you, Adam and the Ants is one of my all-time favorite bands. So any band that has
I have that little logo on my bass drum.
The thing with the
Indian.
Yeah, absolutely.
I had that. Dude, it's on my drums.
If I had any room, I'd have it tattooed, but there's not a lot of room left. So, what are you up to, guys? What's going on?
Hanging out here at the... I thought the indie radio would be like in some beat-down house. It's like a friggin'... It's like the Taj Mahal in here.
I gotta tell you, every guest comes in... I mean, that was our thought. They said, when we first got the show, our manager said, do you want a show on indie radio? And we're like, yeah, sure. And we all met here, and we're wondering...
They were gonna give you the keys to the bathroom or something.
Wandering through the labyrinthine corporate halls of this building, and it's like, oh, I see how indie works. No, but trust me, this room is indie. Okay, so it's pretty indie. This is a small room.
Yeah, it's pretty smoky in here. It's pretty indie, man. It's like WKRP style.
So, album. New album?
Yeah,
What's
it's
going
been
on?
out for a couple of weeks. We've just done some radio stuff here and there, and we're in town now, so some TV appearances and
The old,
all that jazz.
what are you doing on TV, Jay?
The album just went foil, like, yesterday.
Foil, nice. Is that foil more than paper or less than paper?
It's way more. It's like quadruple.
If you put ding-dongs in it, it's more, dude.
I've always wanted to have a foil record. AT.
Well, we're from Riverside, so, foil. Hand in hand.
Do we have... can we play... Is that the single? Yeah. See, because everyone's walking around not telling me anything around here. There's nothing in it, TK.
It's in the...
We're going to play it, right? Why don't you tell the listeners what the song's called?
The song's called Forgive and Forget, and it's a single that we're happy that you guys are about to play.
Hell yeah.
D1031, Camp Freddy Radio, 877-900-1031.
That was... Did you kind of cobble that cue together? That was kind of good. Billy Morrison, Camp Freddy Radio Live, and we are here with Alien Ant Farm, who are very well equipped. There's guitars and like a bass and all kinds of things going on. They're actually going to play a song, right?
Oh, well, I thought you were talking about the dongs, not the well.
Well, I was, but I moved swiftly. Did you like that segue?
That was good.
Remarkably well equipped, these young lads from Riverside.
I wanted to talk about St. John Smith too, because that was kind of cool. Just reading it on that site you had up.
Ah, St. John Smith. Yes, I didn't know that St. John Smith was a volleyball player.
It's pretty cool. I just saw it was like a play on words, and he told me it was a horror movie that he's working on. I'm like, why is it called St. John Smith? He's a champion beach volleyball player. I
have absolutely no idea, but yes, it is a horror movie.
He kills you with spikes, but not metal spikes. He just throws up the Wilson and spikes it on your face.
That's it. That's it. You've read the script? All right, let's talk about something before we play this song. And I'm sure you've been asked this a million times, but why a Michael Jackson cover?
Because he's the queen of pop, man. You gotta give something up to him. I mean, there hasn't been much homage. We've seen, like, I don't know, some covers are great and some are a little stinky, and we've kind of fit somewhere in between all that.
Don't get me wrong. I actually thought that the way you did it was great. I loved it. I played it, but I want to know who thought of it. How did it go down? You're in a rehearsal room and one of you had to walk in and go, dude, I got a great idea, man. Let's cover Smooth Criminal. And everyone else went,
well, I think that we were actually on stage and we used to kind of get a kick out of just like playing like kind of, there's like a lot of metal guys out there, and like when you go out there and you play like something like Michael Jackson and all that, they kind of get pissed off at you, and we kind of like that kind of like little tension or whatever. We'd play like Sade songs and this and that. And so, like, we were just jamming on stage, and we'd always, like, do stupid things, and me and our bass player, Ty, our old bass player, he started playing it, and we started just kind of going on it, and then the next day, I went and bought the cassette tape of the record or whatever, and we went and learned it.
That's where it all started to become genius, when you actually started to learn it and go, let's do this for real. Are you gonna, that's what you're gonna do now, right?
Sure.
Yeah? Alright, hold on a second. Radio silence, which is Genius Radio, whilst I pass the mic over to someone.
Yep.
Take it away.
We could do it,
okay.
This is a Smooth Criminal gone, kind of campy, I guess, Camp Freddy acoustic style.
Well,
do that, you must not. Are you okay? You tell us that you're okay. And now sound of a window, then he struck you. Crescendo Annie came into a apartment. There's the blood stains on the carpet. And then you ran into the bathroom. You were struck down. It was your room. And you okay? You okay? You okay, Annie? And you okay? You okay? You okay, Annie? And you okay? You okay? You okay, Annie? You've been hit by, you've been struck by a smooth criminal.
All right. Oh, yes. Thanks. Nice job, guys.
Thanks.
The flamenco type thing going on in the guitar solo was awesome.
Thanks.
Like, he started going off on this thing, and I'm watching his fingers going, how does he do that?
We've never really done, that song's a little more, I guess, on the rockin' side, and we were just talking about it outside. We should have done this back when the song was really, like, banging, because, yeah, we just, it's acoustic. It's kind of weird to do a heavier song, but it's all right.
Yeah,
it's cool.
Sounded great to me. Good job.
Word.
Is it still fun to play? How many times you played that song?
Like 7 times.
Yeah.
Not as many-
that was 8.
Yeah.
wasn't it?
Not as many as Carlos Santana's had to play Black Magic Woman, though. He's had to do that a couple more.
Yeah. All right. Well, what we want to do is a competition. All right. So you guys on the spot need to think up a question.
For people to call in.
People are going to call in. I'm going to play a song, right? Where you're going to ask a question. And first of all, where's that DVD? Okay, what we're giving away here, we got 5 packages, right? The definitive DVD. Tell us about that. What's that?
It's just a collection of hours and hours of footage that had to be good, kind of
Had to be good for
through,
something?
Yeah, and kind of compacted all this stuff, kind of the conception of the band to where we're at now, and we've gone through some pretty hairy stuff, like bus crashes and well, just whatever. Everyone's had like tragedies and good things happen, but it's kind of a cool little story,
I like it. There seems to be a lot of stuff on there as well. There's like live and videos and lots of bonus stuff going on.
And all this, like, like the old Mike Tyson punch-out code, you can find new little clips in there. And
Secret
stuff.
areas.
Yeah.
For the ants out there.
We totally love secret areas and girls, too.
I love secret areas. And then we got 5 albums, the new album, right?
Yep.
Up in the attic.
Sure.
Up in the attic. And 5 t-shirts, right?
Sure.
Things are signed. It's all wonderful. It's a wonderful package. What's the question?
A wonderful package.
The question.
I do have a wonderful package.
Do you guys want to come up with a question, or I'd like to know who did Muhammad Ali play? Who did he play wiffle ball with in his last? Like right when as he was getting Parkinson's? Like who did he rival and win a one-on-one wiffle ball match with?
Answers on the back of a postcard.
Who's got a...
Now, what you've got to understand...
It's going to be some kind of basic... I don't know how many Ant Farm fans are listening.
Okay, I got one.
There's got to be a few. There's some out there, right?
We have one.
How many points is the letter H worth in Scrabble?
That's a good question. Nothing to do with your band whatsoever.
Okay.
But if you want to run with that...
We had... Okay, how about this?
It's your band.
You can answer either question, that one, or we had a song called Movies. Oh, and what was the song about? Was it about movies, or was it about wiffle ball?
By the way, leave some of whatever you're on by the desk, because I want some of that. Okay, so we have... How many points... Listen, no, T, hold on. How many points is the letter H worth in Scrabble? And is the song
That's
Movies...
a real question,
Is the song Movies about wiffle ball...
Or movies.
Or movies. That's a real question too, First 5 correct answers, dialing 1-877-900-1031, win a wonderful...
And do I wear deodorant?
But we know the answer to that already.
Okay. Sorry.
The answer is yes. You smell very nice. Let's play a song. Call in with your answers. This is the Black Rebel Motorcycle Club, and it's Whatever Happened to Rock and Roll. Ian Camfield in the house from XFM UK. This one's for you. Yeah, that was the Black Rebel Motorcycle Club, with a song called Whatever Happened to Rock and Roll. This is the Camp Freddy radio show. That was Alien Ant Farm. They were a lot of fun. Boisterous young chaps from Riverside, all on very dubious substances, I'm sure. Yes, look, lots of smiles. Yes. Right. This is what... Have we done the competition? Have we got the names? Have you got names? Okay, cool. We're done on that. Jack Osborne is going to join us in a second. I want to play a song by a band called Owl. Goes something like this. Wow, that ends quickly, didn't it? That was Owl. It seems August is the month for cult offshoot bands, apparently. Because that's Chris Wise's band, who is now the bass player, took my job in the cult. So he's playing with the Cult, but that's also his other band, Owl. They're playing at the Viper Room on Tuesday, August the 15th. So they're really good. I've actually gone to see them. I'll probably go next Tuesday and go and check the guys out. And then obviously my other band with Mr. Duffy hits the road next week, which is rather exciting, going up to San Francisco for the first gig. And so Cult Offshoot Month. Should have brought some Cult, really, to play, in honour of... I'm sure you can dig one up. See what you got up there. Let's. Anyway, in the meantime, let me tell you a quick story. You've got to check this guy out. I went out to dinner last night and I ran into this guy called McSwain. And he builds guitars. And when I say he builds guitars, the dude makes them from hand. Carves them. Like, lovingly. He's one of those guys. He actually built... have you seen Jones's guitar with the Napoleon thing? That's him. McSwain. Yeah. So I met this guy last night and, I don't know, I feel some kind of mad guitar coming on with me and him. He's like, dude, come over, we'll make a guitar. And so I think I might get some kind of crazy thing going on. But you should check it out. It's McSwainGuitars.com. He's a great guy and very, very talented at what he does. Right then. UK, what's going on in the UK? Funnily enough, I was going to get into that with you, but we'll get into it with Jack. This whole, like, terrorists and flights and everything. Seeing as Jack's English and I'm English, we can talk about stuff like that and not worry. What's the time? It's coming up to the top of the hour. Do we need to do one of those things? No? What about all that KDLE, Newport Beach? And
You can do that.
all right. Did you know that what is it?
KDLD Santa Monica.
KDLD Santa Monica and KDLE Newport Beach. Hell yeah, what a professional. Jack Osborne coming up in the second hour. What shall I play here? Let me see. Oh, what you got? Have you got just one song?
I have a bunch. I have Sweet Soul Sister.
Oh, why don't we, yeah, I'll tell you what, play Sweet Soul Sister because Duffy likes that one and I like that one and, that would be a nice gesture. So for the, offshoot band cult thing of August, this is Sweet Soul Sister by the Cult. And he's not ready. Oh, God.
Alright, we're good.
Go. Oh, I remember that well. I played that a few times. That was Sweet Soul Sister by the Cult. This is Indie 103.1 FM, and I'm Billy Morrison, holding down the fort with Camp Freddy Radio. Not getting the love I thought I would get. 1-877-900-1031. I need the love, people. You know how to give the love. You know I want it. Ah, yes. 1-877-900-1031, and I wanted to talk about TV. I was a latecomer to Netflix, and now what I find myself doing is just hitting series after series, you know, Nip Tuck, The Shield, Alias, and I'm just going crazy with this stuff, and now I find myself wondering, you know, where I've been all these years, and when's the next series of 24, and when's the next series of The Shield, and all that stuff. I wondered what the listener, the archetypal listener of Indie 103.1, what TV do you watch? What do you like out there? TK is just, is that your, MySpace profile? From over here I can see Jonesy, Dave Navarro, what else?
Metal.
Uh-huh.
Chaos.
Uh-huh.
Complete Control.
Uh-huh. Where's me?
What's your address?
I'm only kidding you. And also, you've only got 8 friends. You know you can have 24.
Really?
Yeah, I'll show you how. Trust me, I'll show you how. But I'll only show you how if you add me as a friend. Let's take that top call there and see what's going on there on line 63. You're live with Camp Freddy Radio.
Yeah, hi, how are you?
What can I do for you?
Yeah, I was just calling to say hello. Get people to come out to, the, Hollywood Cemetery tonight to watch Psycho.
Oh, really? They're showing that at the cemetery?
Yeah, they're showing Psycho at the cemetery, and, meeting there now with some friends.
Is this the OG Psycho or the remake Psycho? He went through a tunnel. But you know what was even more interesting? Are you back again?
Yeah, I'm back. I'm sorry.
Yeah, is it with the...
It's Santa Monica and Gower.
Right, but is it the OG?
Bring your booze and your blanket and...
Dude, listen to me. Listen to me. Is it the OG Psycho or is it the remake?
Oh, no. It's OG Psycho.
See, that's what I'm talking about. We need to know this.
That's what I'm talking about, too.
Now...
Last week they showed Pee-wee's Playhouse, and Pee-wee Herman showed up. So maybe Edgar Allan Poe will rise from the grave.
Maybe Norman's going to come and pay you a visit. Who knows?
I love it. Yeah, everybody should come out. It's my friend Mike's birthday.
I love that.
And I want to give him love.
I love that. Love Mike. Love you. Love everyone. Thanks for listening.
Take it easy, man.
And during that phone call, an interesting text. Jack Osborne, your voice is sexy. That's what he says to me. That's what I mean, what do I say to that? Jack, if you're listening, what are you wearing? What are you wearing, Jack? Right, so he's definitely on his way, and we'll have him up in a bit. And I am gonna get serious for a second with him and talk about the whole UK situation, because, you know, all of us travel a lot in this job, and, Jack more than a lot of people, and, it affects us. You know, what the hell is going on? No carry on. I don't know what. Maybe you could Google that for me, like what the rules are right now. Or maybe someone out there knows. Any other calls on there, TK? Line 64. Excellent. Now that was interesting. I'll tell you what, let's play another track. This is gonna, I want to see what people make of this track. This is a track by Gary Glitter's backing band, okay, called the Glitter Band, who had their own big career back in the late 70s, and, let's just play this and see what people think. The song's called Goodbye My Love. It's by the Glitter Band, and it goes something like this. So, what did you all think of that? That's real glam rock from back in the day. The Glitter Band, I think the guitarist had an awesome guitar. It was like a silver, glittery star-shaped thing, and I was about 5 or something. However old I was, I wanted one real bad. Glitter Band, Goodbye My Love. So, Mr. Osborne's making his way up as we speak. I wonder if Matt Sorum is listening to this. He's driving along. I know where he was. He was down at the beach all day. And if I was him, I wouldn't have come into the show. You know, if you're down on the beach, shall I stay on the beach with a hot chick? Shall I drive back and get in a sweaty, smoky hole with Morrison? I'd stay on the beach. But if you're listening, Matt, call us up. Give us a phone in. You know the hotline number to get through. I'd like to see what's going on in your... Yeah, give him a shout. Why don't you give him a shout and see what's going on? As you can tell, my choice of music tonight was... I got hold of a bunch of older CDs, some re-releases, and, I've been doing Queen and the Stranglers and the Glitter Band. I've been trying to pepper it with a few... more up-to-date stuff like the Black Rebel Motorcycle Club. I have one more that I can do here. 3. Are we calling Matt live? Alright, then I'll wait on Queens of the Stone Age, shall I?
Hey, this is Matt.
Alright, hold on. No, did you...
Yeah.
Okay.
Record your message after the tone. To send a numeric page, press 5. When you are finished recording, hang up, or for delivery options, press 9.
Matt Sorum, Billy Morrison, live on Indie 103.1. What are you wearing? That's how you leave a message for Mr. Sorum. He'll be calling back in about 3 seconds. Let's play some Queens of the Stone Age. It's number 8 on my CD. This song was an awesome song off an album called Rated R. This is The Lost Art of Keeping a Secret. The Queens of the Stone Age. The Lost Art of Keeping a Secret from Rated R. Awesome song. Who's that on line 126? Hello, you're on the air with Indy.
Hello.
Who's this?
It's Paul.
It's Paul from the UK.
That's right.
It's Paul. You can always tell because they go, it's Paul. What are you doing? What are you doing up this late? I know what you're doing. You're taping it for the podcast, right?
Yeah, that's right.
I see. Are you getting bored with staying up really late every Saturday?
No, I've been on the beer tonight, so I'm alright.
Been on the beer?
And I've actually just won your competition as well.
Oh, you did? Did you get the Alien Ant Farm stuff?
I got the Scrabble question.
That'll be quite interesting to see if Indy actually shell out for an international postage.
Well,
because most of the competition winners are in the States when it costs 39 cents to send something. But we'll see. You'll let me know.
I did tell her I was in the UK. She was very nice.
I'm sure. Oh yes, she's a wonderful girl, is Brittany. What do you got for us tonight? Any questions?
Yes, I have.
What do you got?
On your website, you got the footage from the Camp Freddy gig. And you got the Paradise City stuff on there. What is that like, playing with those guys doing that song? Is it a bit weird, or...?
That's actually a great question, and I can tell you that it's very intimidating. Very intimidating. The first time I ever did it, I also not only had Slash standing next to me, but Ronnie Wood from the Stones as well. So, that night particularly was extremely weird, because Ronnie is looking at me going, how does it go again? So I'm actually teaching Ronnie Wood from the Stones how to play Paradise City. It's very, very surreal. These days I kind of, it's an awesome feeling. I mean, I've done it a few times now, and it's an interesting thing to be standing next to Slash and have Sorum banging away, and it's, you know, you're doing Paradise City with those guys. It's cool. It's a very, very interesting feeling.
Well, we need some more footage of you playing your guitar on your website, because I'm even picking up tricks from watching you.
Oh, you don't want to pick any tricks up from watching me, mate. I'm sausage fingers on the guitar.
Well, I thought the old rendition of Suffragette City was pretty darn good.
Well, thank you, my friend. Yeah, one of these days I'll do the old, I'll do the Navarro instructional video, except mine will be how to play G. Actually, I think I could do volume 2, how to play A as well.
Wow, yeah, it's all good.
Yeah, it's all good.
Just another quick one. If Mr. Sorum's listening...
Yes.
Mr. Sorum, if you are listening, next time you're on Camp Freddy, how about the Lost Velvet Revolver track from the movie you did, Monster House? He was buzzing on about that, and everyone's been to see the movie, and there's no Velvet Revolver track.
I see. Well, maybe we'll have to ask Sorum about the scoop on that and see what happened to it, see if we can play on it. I don't know whether we'll be allowed, but I will ask for you, Paul.
I sent him a MySpace message, but as I'm not a chick, he didn't reply.
Absolutely. Are you Double D? No, you're not. Don't expect a reply from Matt Sorum. Paul, thank you very much for calling.
Thank you.
He's a very... Yes, you're pointing at the screen again. Now I know what the screen means. The screen means commercials, right?
Yeah.
Oh, Mr. Jack Osborne in the house.
Oh, hello, Mr. Billy Morrison.
Jack Osborne comes before the commercials, you see. This is how it works around here. How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Thank you for coming down.
Oh, thanks for having me. Sorry I'm late.
This is my broom closet.
It's nice.
Do you like the decoration? We had the decorators in.
It looks good, yeah. You might need another layer,
A few more antiques and maybe a shag pile rug.
Maybe, yeah.
Right?
Or maybe a Persian rug. Tapestry, perhaps?
Persian. Now, there's as rugs go, Persians.
Yeah.
Love them. Not so hot about it in the coffee bean, but like a good Persian rug. Ah, did I say that out loud? Let's go to the commercials. We'll be back with Jack Osborne.
He's gonna get shot.
You're listening to Camp Freddy Radio, Indy 1031.
Camp Freddy Radio, live. Billy Morrison here, joined by my good friend, Mr. Jack Osborne.
Hello.
Thanks for coming down, mate.
Oh, thank you.
Were you listening on the way down?
I was listening.
Did you hear the Alien Ant Farm boys?
I turned on as I was in my car and I missed them.
It's kind of bizarre. If you'd have told me 10 years ago that I'd be listening to an acoustic version of a Michael Jackson song on my radio show sung by a band called Alien Ant Farm, I would have laughed. But they were actually really good.
They are good live.
Yeah, they were great. What's going on in the hectic world of Jack Osborne? What are you up to?
Daring do's and hijinks.
Are you liking being known for the guy hey, let's get Jack to jump out of a plane. Let's get Jack to go swim with some great whites. He's that guy now.
It's better than being, oh look, there's Jack. Get
Can
away.
someone wake him up?
Exactly. Can we get security up here? It's better than that.
It is. But how, Jack? How and why did you drift into extreme stuff?
I guess I got bored. And I didn't have anything that kind of that really pumped my nads, and I was like, well, sod it. Let's see what this does. Because I went climbing on a climbing trip, and it was amazing.
But when you first went, I mean, you weren't the fit. I mean, you look incredible now. You really look fit, but you weren't like that then.
No, I was like 220 pounds.
Okay, so how does that man get up a mountain?
Just, I guess a lot of heart.
Really?
Yeah, I just was like, let's try this, keep going, you fall, you get back up again, and it's kind of...
That's awesome. I mean, I don't weigh that, and I wouldn't go up. I've got some heart, but I wouldn't do that.
It's kind of, the cool thing is, though, with climbing is that
you can always get better.
Right.
So there's always room for improvement, and you can always know when you're getting better. So I guess, you know, what used to take me an hour to do, I can do in like 20 minutes now. You know, and it's always kind of like, it kind of spurs you on.
And you have really taken to the whole thing now. I mean, it's not just climbing, is it?
No.
Why not? I mean, tell us some of the things that you've done in the last couple of years.
Last couple of years, I've had a Muay Thai fight in Thailand, which is Thai kickboxing. I've mountaineered in Chamonix, which is near Mont Blanc in France. I've climbed El Capitan in Yosemite, which is a 6-day climb. I've run in the Marathon des Sables, which is a 151-mile desert marathon. Didn't complete it, but I participated in it as best I could, and it was
it's all about the participation.
Exactly.
What didn't something happen on that Yosemite thing?
The Yosemite before I did the climb in Yosemite, the big climb. We were doing a practice climb, and me and a couple friends got in a pretty awkward situation where we, you know, no food, no water, and we were kind of stuck.
And this, listeners, is like no cell phone, no internet. Like, you don't just die. I think I'll call me mate and come and pick me up now. Like, you were out there.
Yeah, we were. I mean, essentially, you know, there were people right below us that could have helped us, but we were, you know, 2,000, 3,000 feet up, so we had to walk 10 miles in the pitch black after being climbing for 13 hours with no food and water.
Did you think this is it?
I did, well, because it kind of gets to the point where you have no energy, and then your body tries to do everything it can to kind of reserve itself, and you just go into. I went into this really dark place, like just curl up in a ball and just give up, because it was getting cold, and my kidneys were burning because of just, you know, lack of nourishment. it was.
You're insane.
Yeah, but I'll tell you this though, you know, that morning afterwards when we got down and everyone was fine, I've never been so grateful my entire life, and I've never been so just stoked to be alive. I mean, in comparison,
not surprised.
Yeah, well, you know, in comparison, it's, you know, it's nothing compared to what happens to other, you know, it's not like a lie. We didn't have to eat like our friend or anything, but
no, but what I want to let's get things straight here. So the guy is like, you know, no food, no water, wandering around a desert, and then in the morning he's that grateful he decides to jump out of an airplane next. now you're jumping out of airplanes, right?
I am, yes.
What's it like? I've never done it.
Oh, you should do it. We should go.
Okay.
No, I'll tell you what.
I said I would go diving with you, and I'll go and dive the sharks and whatever you want.
Okay.
Jumping out of a perfectly good airplane.
They're not that perfectly good. They're kind of.
They're not too good.
They're a bit shanty.
It's not. You're not jumping out of G5s, are you?
No, you're not jumping out of G5.
But then again, why would you want to jump out of a G5? That's the thing.
Exactly.
You kind of want to stay on those things.
You do.
So, what's the thing with jumping out of planes?
You know, I find skydiving to be like, it's just fun. It's like a quick, easy high. You know, you get a backpack on with a parachute on. You sit.
Is it a buzz?
It's a total buzz.
I'm in. When we going? Sign me up now.
The thing is, though, it's like you know, you fall for like sometimes, you know, like 50 seconds to a minute through the air before you pull your parachute, and then you're falling and you're just spinning around doing a bunch of cool stuff. And
you do all that?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not like, I've just got my AFF, and I'm about to get my my A license, which will let me jump with other people and do a lot more stuff, so.
God. This is absolutely awesome. One more thing. Because some of this is that you were doing a TV show in England, right? Mm-hmm. Was that like extremes? Was that get Jack to do extreme stuff?
It started as, let's take Jack from, you know, the overweight, just pretty much spastic, and you know, let's get him like
no.
Let's get him like, you know, let's trim him down and get him climbing and really well and doing, you know, some crazy stuff.
Right.
And then it evolved to, let's just send Jack around the world for 4 months and just go to nearly every continent and just see what we can do.
Right. It's the same show.
It is the same show.
Are you what season are you
It's season 2.
So you're now doing are you doing it, or have you done it?
We just finished a few weeks ago. It won't come out here though, probably till December or January.
Is it coming out in America?
Yeah, it should do.
Did season 1 come out?
It did. It was on Discovery Travel.
No one told me.
No one told me. I like turned on the TV and it was on, and I was like, oh, it would have been good to maybe like doing some work for it. Oh well.
Yeah, maybe like tell people that it's there.
Exactly.
Well, I look forward to season 2. I'm just going to play a song because that's what did you bring any songs?
I didn't actually.
Fine, I did.
Okay, good.
Because that's what they pay me to do here.
Ah.
Have you ever heard of Status Quo?
Yeah.
You will know who Status Quo is. Right,
Absolutely.
okay. No one else in this country knows who Status Quo is.
Why?
It's my job to educate.
Educate.
This song is called Paper Plane. No, and I didn't tell you what one, did I? TK, track 2. Go. Oh, yeah. Status Quo, mate. Status Quo. Massive in Sheffield. No, they were pretty huge, right? Back
They were
in
big in England. They
back
still
in the
kind of
day.
are.
Yeah, they still do. Like the two guys, Rick and Francis, still go around with their little Telecasters, and they had this little dance that they did, and it's a wonderful thing.
You copied them once, didn't you?
I did once, yeah. Had it videoed, put it on the internet, and it's kind of like my sex tape.
Okay.
But it's kind of me doing Status Quo dance.
Tommy does Pammy, you do Status Quo.
Exactly. You get the drift.
Totally.
You get the drift. Made about $46 off that one.
Nice.
Something I've always wanted to ask you. So, at any point, obviously, you know, with your dad being who he is, was there any moment when you might have entertained being a musician?
Yeah. When I was about 13, I became really good friends with the drummer from System of a Down, John.
Right.
He's like one of my closest friends, and he was like a big brother to me. And he kind of got me on this whole drum thing, and I was playing the drums for a little bit, and that's just kind of as far as it went, and I had a few lessons, but I just...
So no demo tapes floating around of Jack's band that was in the garage one day, and you know.
there will be no mystery like demo tape coming up. Yeah.
Thought I was going to uncover something there.
It would have been kind of fun.
The long lost Jack Osbourne demo. When I was 13, right, I had this band, and we wrote this song. Actually, I've seen Jack play drums. I saw Jack play drums a couple of weeks ago.
What was it? New York,
right?
Yeah.
Yes. Got up in the middle, at the end of Zakk Wylde's big guitar solo, a big history, and he does the Star Spangled Banner and everything. Da-da-da-da. And I look up, and there's Jack on Mike Borden's kit, going, yeah, I'm playing it. Really good. Yeah! Thank you very much. So there's like the cameo Jack Osbourne drum experience.
Absolutely.
You could take that on the road, you know.
I just grace everyone, you know.
Yeah, with
bless
your
everyone with my drum presence, and then that's what they really come to see. You know, Dad, but
yeah, exactly. See, there could be some dough in that. You could do the Guitar Centre tour, and it could be called the Jack Osbourne Grace You with My Drum Presence Experience.
And it's just that quick drum fill, and Zakk just closing out the
Zakk
solo.
will have to support you because you kind of need him to support you. Finish the solo, ladies and gentlemen. Jack Osbourne.
But Mike Borden would have to be there to tell me when to start, because I'd be like...
That was quite good. Puffy's on the side of the stage going, now. That was good. It was good. Right, so what else have you got planned? Why are you in America? Why are you not doing this English thing?
I am going back in a few days.
Right.
Which I'm kind of dreading.
Yeah, that leads me nice and neatly. What's going on? With this whole thing,
you know, the terrorists they arrested were from High Wycombe, which is I live in Beaconsfield, and High Wycombe is 2 exits away on the motorway from where I live. So, like, what's that all about? We're in the middle of nowhere.
Well, that's why they were there.
Yeah, probably.
But what do you think? Do you think there's going to be an effect on travel? I mean, I know there is now, but can you? I mean, what I'm worried about is no carry-on at all.
Well, a friend of mine said he just flew back from. He was in Europe. He just got back a couple of days ago, and he said carry-on was fine. You just couldn't bring any products. You just could only bring, like, if you had a book, an iPod, and a laptop. That's fine. But they check you twice. Right. You get checked through the screening and then at the gate.
But what's interesting, what I don't understand is it's all action after. It's like shutting the door after the horse has bolted. They were going to blow up planes with liquid explosive. So now they ban liquids. now they ban liquids. Why? I mean, no self-respecting terrorist is now going to try and get on a plane with liquid explosive. It's going to be a ham sandwich or something. Do you know what I mean? It's like,
absolutely.
You got to think ahead, guys, and ban the stuff before something happens.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just, I know that travel is getting really hard, and
I think it's just an evil conspiracy. They don't want anyone to leave.
Yeah, I think the solution as well is we all pool our resources, buy an island, and just go and live there.
Absolutely. I think people should just group together and do it.
I'm in. I know.
do it.
I've got a small patch of land. It's about 4 foot by 6 foot, just off the coast of Catalina. There, you and I could buy it and
A nice
share
little
it.
rock.
Yeah, share it.
Yeah, we'll just sit there. Be like,
It's called rock share. You know, month on, month off. We could rent it out in the off season.
there we go, in winter.
Just so many ideas flying around here.
We can make things happen, Billy. I think if you and I really collaborated,
Oh hell yeah!
we could do big things.
They call it entrepreneur.
Entrepreneur?
Yeah, I've got tons of that.
Okay.
Renting rocks out, all sorts of things.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah. And there's a whole underwear line that you and I should talk about, but maybe not on air.
Yeah.
Now, before we play another song, this is going to mean nothing to any listener, but Jack and I have a mutual friend called Ryan. And Ryan's a lovely kid, and he's got this wonderful girlfriend. But Jack and I feel that he could do with some advice, and he doesn't listen to Jack, and he doesn't listen to me. So here's the deal. This anonymous person called Ryan that none of you listeners actually know, well, maybe actually probably more than a few might well know.
Yeah,
young
someone.
Ryan.
Yeah,
Young Ryan.
AKA Party Boy.
Party Boy Swordsman, this guy. He's been around. 1-877-900-1031. We're going to do a slight twist on Sex and Love with Billy and Dave. That's what we used to do. But now what we need is sex and love advice for our boy Ryan. This is the new segment just for today.
Okay.
So if you're female out there, and you've got some sex or love advice for Ryan, 1-877-900-1031. In the meantime, let's play some David Bowie. This is a song off Pinups called Rosalind. He plays in the Attic, and before that was David Bowie, Rosalind from Pinups. I hope Ryan's not angry at me.
Well, we haven't received a text message yet.
But we do have some calls. So let's just see where this goes. Line 42. You're on the air with Jack and Billy.
Hello.
Hello, how you doing?
I'm alright, how are you?
Is that an English accent?
It is an English accent, yeah.
What's your name?
You what?
What's your name?
You what?
Do I know you?
No, my name's Emma.
Hi, Emma.
Hello.
This is Brit moment, right?
It is.
Woohoo!
Where are you from in England?
I'm from Bath.
Ah, Bath.
Tree, who are me, darling?
Who are?
I'm from Bath, which is right down there by Swindon, like.
I know, my darling.
Oh, I love that accent. What? Now, you heard me talk about our friend Ryan.
Yeah, has he got a bit of a problem?
Well, that's debatable. If you knew Ryan, you wouldn't ask that. But no, Ryan is great. But we just want to give him a helping hand.
We
right?
do. He hasn't got that backbone strong enough. He has a backbone. It's just it's not titanium. It's a bit like maybe tinfoil.
Right.
Okay.
So we need a girl like you, Emma, to just give us some pearls of wisdom. Let me ask you a question that can be directed directly to Ryan. How should a man treat a woman?
Okay. Well, obviously, there's some obvious pointers here. One of them is, obviously respectfully.
Okay.
So, but obviously not, to be walked all over. There's, having respect for them, having respect for yourself,
Right. So do you like to be in charge, or do you like the man to take? Like, here's the thing. I can imagine a scenario between Ryan and his lovely girl where it's a conversation about where they should eat.
Okay.
And this, I can imagine, I mean, I've never heard this, but correct me if I'm wrong, Jack. It would be, where do you want to eat, Ryan? Well, I don't mind.
Wherever you want to eat.
Wherever you want to eat. Well, I mean, no, yeah, I don't know. What would you like? Well, I don't know, baby. I don't know. Whatever you want, baby.
That's really annoying.
Thank you. Expound on this, please, for the sake of our friend.
Oh my gosh, okay. Well, that's really annoying just because it puts the ball in the other one's court completely, and they have to make a decision all the time and be the,
wear the pants.
Decision maker, and it's kind of tedious for the other person, the other party involved, I think. I mean, you want to have an opinion. I'm sure he prefers...
So you like a man with an opinion, okay? I like that. That's good advice from you, Emma. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. And you keep listening. We've got tons of calls, actually, for our dear friend Ryan. Let's take another one.
Thanks.
Hi, you're on the air with Jack and Billy.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Wait.
Wait, what?
Wait, why?
You're on the air.
I don't hear myself.
You don't.
Well, what you need to do is turn your radio down, darling.
Oh, okay. Hold on. But I hear Emma still.
Yeah, Emma still?
Yeah,
Hello?
that's because there's a delay. Just turn your radio. Trust me, I can walk you through this situation.
Okay.
Have you got it?
Yeah, I got it now.
Are we on? Are we good? Are you with us?
Yeah.
All right, just take a deep breath. Start over.
Okay.
Hello, you're on the air.
Hi.
Hi.
So Ryan has this problem. Have to ask here, okay? What's he doing in bed?
What's he doing in bed?
Well, this is a question we all want to know.
Well, I mean, Ryan, he's one of my best friends. I've never slept with him, but, you know, guys, we do have that guy talk, and he likes the good time party position.
Well phrased, Jack Osborne. Okay, but do you have some advice for Ryan in bed?
Well, is he worshiping this woman? Is he putting his face to the grindstone?
It's on a pedestal.
No, but is it on the grindstone? I went straight there. I've got the picture. What she's talking about is his face to the grindstone.
I mean,
now he's catching on. He's on.
Ryan's gonna kill me. He's waiting at my house. I'm gonna just walk through the door. He's gonna take my samurai sword and just stab me with it.
Have you spoken to the girl who was on the receiving end of this?
No, and we're keeping her out of it. And really, what we're doing is just messing with a friend of ours. But we thought it might be fun to have some female injection into the show.
I understand.
Ryan is just madly in love with his girlfriend, and he holds on to every word, and he's so into making the situation perfect that he sometimes compromises his own.
You're so in trouble later.
Actions? I don't know.
See, I'm not going to see him later.
Yeah,
I'll see him tomorrow when he's calmed
The
down.
girlfriend and him are at the house.
Oh, no. Oh, no. All right, you know what? We might have to stop this because I'm now feeling really bad.
No.
Ryan, we both love you. We love you.
We love you, Ryan.
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to play a song.
If you have Humphreys McGee, he'll love that.
I don't have Humphreys McGee, but I do know. I mean, do you think he likes Susie and the Banshees? I mean, I don't know here.
You got the Smiths? No, does he like the Smiths?
I don't have the Smiths. Come on. Morrissey. I only know one note, but then I learnt another one. And every song is the same note, but then I learnt another note. Oh, look, just play track 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ryan, this is for you. We love you, both of us. It's Susie and the Banshees, and it's the Staircase Mystery. We're back for, it's kind of 8 o'clock, but, 'cause it's our show, we can do a couple of minutes, right? Who's that guy on the phone? What is it? I mean, what's going on? Hello!
Hi.
Hi, it's not a guy, it's a girl. Hi!
How's it going?
It's going great. You're on the air with Jack and Billy.
Is this Jack?
This is Jack.
Hey, Jack, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm doing great. It's so great to talk to you.
And you, what's going on?
Well, my name is Lisa, and I actually am calling on behalf of my daughter.
Okay.
She is just crazy about you. And I think it's really unique that you have, before I've even met you, the mother's approval.
Really?
Really?
Well, careful now. Easy now. I know this boy.
Now, see, don't talk her out of it. I mean, or me, either one. You've got to do your best job to convince me that I have good instincts and that you are worthy of her admiration.
Hold on a second here. Can you kind of get some stats on your daughter? She isn't like 14, is she?
No, she's about to turn 21.
Okay.
And she just graduated from college.
Okay.
She's going into the music business. She has a business degree so that she can go into the music business.
Okay. I think you just lost him right there.
Smart, no.
Yeah. That was a tunnel. I'm sorry. Thank you for calling, though. I have such fun on this show.
Fun.
Thank you.
Thank you,
for
Billy.
coming. It's been fun.
It has been fun.
It's been real light, yeah.
And you're going to read a text message?
Oh, yeah, I got a text my wife texted me. She knows Ryan as well. And the text message says, just to let you know, I don't think Ryan has a problem. I think he's got a shy, sensitive little lost puppy thing that's really appealing. He just needs to find a dominatrix. I love my wife. I love my wife.
Your wife, she's good.
She's good. Yes, my wife. She wants to see that movie. The
I met Ali G last week.
No.
Well, Sasha. Sacha
Really?
Baron Cohen, yeah.
Did he do any characters?
No, he was he reminded me of my friend James, who I grew up with, Geezer's son.
Right.
You know, Biff's younger brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, whoa, it's James, but it was Sasha.
Wow. But very talented. I love that whole
very
thing.
smart, very like, it was really
It's a movie
cool.
to go and see. Was it Borat or Borat? Borat from Kazakhstan.
You good? Nice.
This has been another fun-filled, thrill-packed, too-good-to-be-true episode of Camp Freddy Radio. My thanks to Alien Ant Farm and Jack Osborne.
Thank you very much.
Who helped me out by coming down. What are you going to play? I have no... Oh, I know what we play. Track 3 on that one. This is for Jack here. This is System of a Down.
Okay.
And we will be back next week with more antics.
Nice.